Yes, one set. Here's the thing. I have one inhaler right now, a inhaler which I lost instructions to, so I don't know if it's an emergency inhaler. The emergency inhaler before you exercise, every time you exercise, right? And the non-emergency inhaler, you just want to use once each day. So, I used it this morning because I played Rumble this morning. The question I have is, nice, good job. Yeah. What is the purpose of a warm-up if not to warm up? Clearly, it is actually to reset all my cooldowns. I love the word warm up and cool down, right? Or the combination of words, right? Because they mean the exact opposite. It's a time you wait, or I guess not opposite, but mirror. A warm up is a thing you need to do before you can do something, and a cool down is the thing you need to do, a time amount you need to wait after you do something. It's perfect. Just as God intended. This is Jonathan Rumble intended. Darn. Should have grounded that then punched. Yeah, I'm getting too many, I'm getting, nah. In general, I've been getting too many,
You win.
I think my positioning's been a little bit worse. What do you say? Alright. My RTSing is worse. I do a RTS training with Jez where we only do RTSs for like a few matches. And I get better, I get 10, 20 times better at defensive maneuvering for like the next 10 years. Come on! The fact that you did not also pop up into the air is annoying to me. Yeah. Well, we all live. Ah, darn. Oh well. Anyways. Okay, noticing from my own state of breath, I think it is an emergency inhaler. So I'm gonna get it real fast and use it. I haven't been using it. Well, I've been using it for like tournament matches. But I should be using it more often because it's a fucking inhaler. It lets me breathe. it turns out that was my daily inhaler, but I found my emergency inhaler. Which isn't actually for emergencies, more accurately. They call it the emergency inhaler, but it's because, well, okay, if I'm having an emergency, it's useful, but I think active inhaler is a better way to think about it. Because it's an inhaler I'm supposed to use before I exercise. You know, which I haven't done, but... Me being like, We did one match, we did one set of warm-ups. Are we beginning the actual game now? I'm willing to do more warm-ups. I personally like doing more warm-ups because I want to fight you when you're locked in, and I like being locked in. Nice, good job. Thank you for your... Yeah, darn. Yeah. You have started to use explode, good job. And now I can't do anything about it. Except, I slowed down my pace extremely. On purpose. To catch you off. Yep. Yeah, I'm realizing that I'm letting myself bug and die because I'm leaving a bunch of structures nearby, right? Yeah? One zero. Or 10.1. Are we doing a second round of warm-ups, actually?
You lose.
Yeah, okay. Ah, yes. The Miwa Corpion, or otherwise known as the Miscorpion. It's a strange and phenomenal creature. Or is it... Actually, you look more turtle. You look more like a... You look more like a turtle. I could probably start my audiobook. You know, I have a thought. Miwa, you ever played Melee? Miwa, have you ever played Melee? Super Smash Bros. Melee. Anyways, I read books. Next topic of conversation. Super Smash Bros. Melee. No, sorry. Look. No. Anyway, so. You know who Hungrybox is? There's a video on him. I think you mimic Hungrybox. You're like Hungrybox if Hungrybox was a woman. Or you're Mango. I can't decide. I feel like Dragon Riders is more of a Mango, though. You know? I guess I'm Leffen. Am I Leffen? Is Leffen even the right person? No, Leffen's somebody else. I'll say Mewtwo King or Dr. Pepe. One of the. Okay, I'm not gonna get into it. There's a video called Never Ever Melee, which is one of the best videos on YouTube by somebody named Emp Lemon. Just Google Hungrybox and you'll find it. The way I win on host with you is by actively not going fast and catching you on mistake with RTS and playing hyper. And I can't do that on client, right? Because my... Obviously there's the training of like, oh, I'm gonna play beyond my pace until I get it, right? Name it. I was trying to do two things at once and I failed. Oh well. The 2.1.2. Whoa. Damn, alright. 1.2.2. My current high score is 2.1. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 2.1. So I'm currently going for a 2.2. Partially because I think it's fun. If I could use luck, I would have used it already. However, hear me out. I think one of the things that have been stifling my development as a Rumbler is that I need a physical bar. Right? I genuinely don't know if doing the pose like this or like this changes it. You know? Yeah. Well, like, I just need to get it well, what it mainly does, that it determines distance between them, right? What I need to do is figure out my pose distance and get a physical bar that I can hold. Ideally something I can like put on like a shelf, right? Your what? Well, the problem is I have a pose I like already, and I want that to be my... I don't want to have to relearn a new pose. I could. It'd be that hard, but still whatever else, right? That's... That's fucking brilliant, actually. Damn, you just phased through that. I think I do frost bending. I think that's like the. If I had powers, I think they'd be ice powers because I keep doing it accidentally, and I really like doing it. So you know, I if I know what frost bending is, that's when you do like a ricochet off a structure, but the structure doesn't have explode.
You win.
You know when like there's like a wall on the ground and somebody like hits it hits a cube directly on the sideways of the wall, so it like slides off of it. I love doing that to people. Currently it's 3.2.1. Or 3 yeah, 3.2 versus 1.1. Yeah. Please press play. I would like a second to get water and to test my pose. I haven't gotten to hold strupper explode yet. Partially because how I do hold strupper is I don't actually do hold strupper, and that's something I've actually been meaning to work on. Well, like, well, obviously there's like there's the optimized strupper, right? That, you know. And when I do hold strupper, I don't do my optimized strupper. I do a unoptimized shirt uppercut. Oh well. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 2. Miwa using flick confirm? What? No, I didn't break it. Oh, well, it's fine. Damn. Damn. Alright. So far I've lost the first client round and locked in, but let's hope I can do the same. Nah, God. You're like if Dragon wasn't just good at using volatile, but like genuinely good at Damn, you... Come on. Have a good stomach, though.
You win.
Yeah. Yeah. I would still like to play afterwards if you can. Yeah, okay. Well, you can do that, like, on the headset while we're playing. Yeah, okay. At a higher pace, my post-irrigation fails, which means I need to practice. Yeah, no, that's natural, but like, yes, but like, God, I, I'm desperately trying to raise that consistency of pose, you know? The whole point of practice is to force consistency on yourself. Damn. But yeah, but yeah. I need, yeah. Damn.
You win.
Next time, I need to fight you when I still have my meds. Because by now my meds have worn down. Like, the later in the day I play, like it... How do I put this? There's a little bit of a Dunning-Kruger effect happening, realizing where it feels like I play better later in the day because I'd notice my mistakes less because I'm not playing as good, right? Make sense? Yeah. We need to fight at, like, fucking 2 or something, you know?